pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Abreu, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Popped him up. Lindor has a play. And that retires the side. White Sox leave 1 after 2.5. It remains a 1-1 ball game. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ramirez.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is pulled into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on. At the plate, Daniel Palco as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Here he comes on 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Zimmer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Alonso matches up here in this one against his former employer, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Plawecki goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here. This just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
The shortstop.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Anderson moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away. 1 ball and no strike. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Hawker is in pursuit, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Kipnis hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 down now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Plawecki, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 28.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Plawecki waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here it comes. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Oh, and that looked like... The very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.